Okay, we are back. I'm gonna try to do this a little more systematically because I'm getting a little bored, but thankfully I have, like, by the time you see this video, I'll have, like, a ton of backlog videos. So, let's figure this out. Hold on. I've already done the... Hold on. Open. Alright. I have done the front and back door. So, apparently there are 17 versions of Dorian in order for you to find. So I will find those. Hey, it's a capsule. Nice. All right. I'm not gonna talk to Cam until I get more empathy, because apparently I've chosen the wrong path with him. I mean, he already might fucking hate me. So Maggie has, like, well, let's talk to this sink. He seems very distressed. Sinclair.
You're back!
Yes. I guess so. I'm more curious than anything.
It all happened one rainy night on the north side of Turkleman City.
Well, if I'm from Toastville, I guess you could be from
The
Turkey.
tough side.
Wrong side of the track?
I'd stayed late at the office because I had extra work to do before the holidays.
Stayed late at your job as an insurance claims adjuster. Go on.
Well, when I left, I was feeling a bit low, so I went out to a local bar.
Okay.
It's called the Banana Club. They make a mean Shirley Temple. Heavy pour.
I thought Shirley Temples were
Devastatingly potent? Yes.
non-alcoholic. I was gonna say...
A recipe for disaster? I know. I shouldn't have indulged. I should have known better. But after I'd had about 7 of them, I went out for a stroll. I don't know where I was going. Just trekking the streets with my dog. Suddenly, I came upon a fine dining establishment called the Questionable Dandelion.
Okay. Alright, just continue.
They've got an incredible buffet.
I like buffets.
Lots of strange ingredients from all around the world. They're always trying new things.
Okay.
Like Diplodocus berries.
Diplodocus berries?
And Jimson weed cupcakes.
What?
They also sell Excedrin by the pint. The headache medicine.
By why? That sounds dangerous.
Oh yes, very. But good for headaches.
Yeah, because you'll be dead. So, up until now, it'd been a typical Friday night, I'm guessing.
No! Not at all!
What?
It was Thursday.
Oh. Sorry about the date being wrong.
I was walking around, or sort of drifting, or rather, floating, or... I guess you could say I was making my way about town.
Making way mountain, walking fast.
Aimlessly, you see?
And?
And what?
What do you mean, and what you were telling me the story?
Ah, yes. So you want me to continue. This was your meaning.
What on earth is the matter with you?
Why, that's precisely what I'm telling you.
I may just go insane, you motherfucker.
Please don't. I can assure you, it isn't as much fun as it looks. And with 2 of us in the room, it might just start to get a little confusing.
I'm talking to a goddamn fucking sink.
Please try to stay on track. Well,
I'm gonna
I
fucking
came
kill
across
you.
an alley I had never noticed before. It was dark and had a rather threatening look about it.
Did somebody kill you?
So naturally, I went down it.
Of course. So you're brave or stupid?
Sinks?
Right. I forgot. You're an insurance claim adjuster named Martin Applegate.
I am?
I'm about to leave, dude.
Relax! It was a joke. You really ought to lighten up. Anyway,
I don't want to be your friend.
I wandered down the alley and came to a door lit by a red light. I opened it and found a long hall, at the end of which was a sort of booth. And in this booth was a fortune teller. She was wearing a fantastic red shirt, not unlike the one you're sporting.
Thank you for the compliment on my red shirt. I really like it.
Although it could have easily been more of a chartreuse. I can't tell, I'm tone deaf.
Get to the fucking point. A fortune teller.
Yes, her name was Vagabonda the Sinclairius. She was wearing a fantastic red shirt, not unlike the one you're sporting. I'm sorry I keep harping on the shirt, but it was absolutely fantastic. She spread out a deck of strange cards and asked me to select one.
Were they just tarot cards? What were they?
They were business cards.
Jesus fucking Christ. Which one did you pick?
I chose at random, and the card I picked turned out to be the Ace of Spades.
You said they were business cards.
The Ace of Spades is a bespoke shovel manufacturer based in Crumple, Michigan.
I don't think that place exists.
The owner's name is Ace.
Are they Ace? Like me? Hehe. Should know.
He does great work. Vagabonda snatched the card back from me and said, "Not that one!" Turns out she had her rewards program on the back. 12 stamps and you get a free spade.
If you didn't want you to pick it, she should have it been in there.
We agree! Besides, she only had 2 stamps. So I snatched it back from her again and we had a bit of a row. I'm sorry. God damn, that is a nice shirt.
Thank you.
Anyway, I guess that wasn't a very good start to our fortune-telling session.
You don't ever piss off fortune tellers. They know how to do curses and shit.
I think that's why she cursed me.
No shit! How do you figure?
Because right afterward, she said, "Martin, that wasn't a very good start to our fortune-telling session. I'm going to curse you because of it."
Straight and to the point. Wonderful.
And then she cursed me.
Uh-huh. How?
She waved what looked like a magic wand. Although, to be honest, it could have easily been a bagel of some sort.
How do you get a bagel and a magic wand? Just confused.
"Martin, I doom you now to become a detestable object. I transform you thusly, so that you may go home and think about what you've done."
Am I to understand you confused a wand for a bagel?
That is correct.
And then you became a sink.
And then I became a sink. Now you find me as I am, trapped in this porcelain prison. All I want to do is return to my old life, to stroll the streets of Turkleman City once more, without a care in the world. Oh, how I long for it. Please, won't you help me? Sudsy and I would be oh so grateful if you could get to the bottom of what's going on here and return us to our proper forms. Will you?
You know what? I'll try.
Oh, joy! If you want to help to get to the bottom of all this, I might suggest you seek out someone who is in the business of solving unsolvable mysteries.
I'll go talk to Maggie.
Or just go see if Vagabonda the Sinclairius is willing to undo her curse for a free shovel.
I think I know a magnifying glass.
He stands there silent and unmoving until you finally leave.
Maggie, I need your help. Please help me.
Hello again, suspect.
Hello again, red-headed detective lady.
I'm hard at work on my current case. I've been hoping for a breakthrough. Sometimes I get so wrapped up that I start seeing everyone through the lens of a mystery.
Are you really a detective? Do you have a permit?
I am Maggie M. Glassbury at your service. Perhaps you've heard of me? I've acquired a modest reputation as a result of some of my previous work.
What have you done?
Maggie puts her hands on her hips, positively radiating pride.
Why, it was I who solved the mystery of the missing sock.
You know, I have a box of those in my house. I just keep on putting socks I keep missing. Usually I have a missing, sock box because, the other socks are in the other laundry piles. And eventually they get reunited. But I do have, several single ones that I think are lost forever. Or they're probably under the bed somewhere. That was you!
A brief interview with the Stackables and a chat with Dirk was all it took to sort that case out. The sock was in the depths of Harper's hamper.
Well, I'm glad someone got to the bottom of it.
I also cracked the caper of the self-generating dust rabbits.
Where did they all come from, Dolly?
Static electricity. It causes particles to accumulate around pieces of hair. Your hair, to be exact. They form undisturbed, in-dead air pockets. That's why they hang out under the couch.
My hair, you say?
It matched the evidence, and I ruled out every other possibility. By the power of deductive reasoning, I determined that you were, in fact, the culprit.
No getting around you. I can't pass anything through you.
I pride myself on that.
Now, what mystery are you trying to solve?
Lately, I've been taxing my lens to the utmost on a very interesting case. I'm trying to get to the bottom of a mysterious love letter. It was delivered to Dorian last night.
Oh. Oh. Tell me. Before that, do you know, does the name Martin Applegate mean anything to you?
I don't know where you heard that, but I can't talk about it with you. At least, not yet. You're scratching the surface of something stranger than you can imagine. Maybe I'll feel differently later, after we've gotten to know one another a little better.
All right. Dorian's letter. Who
At
sent it?
approximately 2 a.m., an unknown suspect dropped off a letter for Dorian. Upon opening it, Dorian discovered that it carried clear romantic intent. That is to say, it was asking him out. It described how his protective yet gentle presence had won over the writer's heart. If interested, he was to write back as soon as possible.
But
Here's the catch. The letter wasn't signed with a name, just a monogram. Though he might be hesitant to admit it, Dorian was quite taken by the letter.
Dorian doesn't do romance.
He isn't certain whether he wants to write back until he knows more.
Oh, well, if you're open to it, I'll help you out.
You would?
Yeah, I mean, I love mysteries. I just wrote a novel. I helped write a novel, with a famous author. I think you know him, Lyric. Yeah, let's get into it.
I've never worked with anyone else before, but I think this could be good for the case.
All right. What clues? Clue me in.
The case is pretty thin, but we've got a couple of clues. First of all, the paper the note was written on was somewhat interesting. Second, although the letter wasn't signed, it did have a single initial on it. Finally, I think Dorian might have a clue for us.
All right. Let's start with the paper. Why is it
I have it here, semi-transparent and very thin. It doesn't seem like ordinary paper at all.
Is that a napkin? Let's dip a corner in water.
She dips a corner of the paper into a small glass of water.
Look at that. It dissolved. What else should we try with the paper?
Let's start cutting it with scissors.
She gives the paper a careful test snip.
What else should we try with the paper?
Burn a small piece.
She focuses a magnifying glass on the paper.
Yikes! It does seem to burn slightly slower than normal paper, though. What else should we try with the paper?
Let's taste it.
Taste it? If you say so.
She carefully dabs a corner.
How interesting. It's edible and tastes slightly starchy. What else should we try with the paper?
Now let's see the other clues.
What should we look at next?
What was written on it? What's the
A
initial?
stylized letter M.
M. A first initial?
Seems likely. What should we look at next?
Let's have a chat with Dorian.
Hello there, you two.
Okay, give us some clues.
Good to see you, Dorian. I've enlisted our friend here to help solve the case of the mystery letter.
Splendid idea.
Can you repeat what you said to me earlier about the smell you noticed?
Right. Well, when I first opened the letter, I caught the faintest whiff of what I think was truffle.
As in truffle oil.
Strange, no?
Thanks for your help, Dorian.
Good luck. Let me know if you happen to figure out who it was from. I'm not one for love, but I am one for truffles. And friendship.
What should we look at next?
I think I might know who sent the letter.
I've narrowed it down to 4 suspects. Penelope, Mitchell Lynn, Mateo Monta, and Freddie Yeti.
I think it's Mitchell Lynn.
Who do you think it was?
I think it was Mitchell Lynn.
Wait a minute. I think you might just be right. The stylized letter M is his signature. The smell Dorian noticed makes sense now. And the paper. It's gotta be rice paper. The smell of truffles came from the gourmand Mitchell Lynn. You did it. You helped me crack the case.
At least I can do Maggie.
I'm impressed.
I am brilliant.
Now I'm even more excited for the next time we meet. Let me just go and let Dorian know that his secret admirer has been discovered. Hey, before I go, I was wondering, would you like to have a cup of tea with me sometime as a date? I mean.
You know what? Screw it. We can go on the date.
Maggie lets out a girlish squeal.
You're
Amazing.
cute. You're adorable. I'll go on a date with you.
Calm down, Maggie. The human could still be a suspect of any sort. See you again soon, compatriot in crime.
Cheers later. All right. I haven't met the piano yet. Or the piano seat?
A beauty dressed in
Okay.
black and gold stands before you, her eyes closed and one hand held delicately to her chest. She sways softly, silently, as though she were listening to music you can't hear. The silence is so long and profound that you begin to notice just how noisy your house is. You can hear your clock ticking, your refrigerator humming, and your air conditioning blasting. The silence persists, and this stranger continues to ignore you, lost in her own world. Whatever it is that she's doing, she's clearly very serious about it.
Obviously she's composing music. I'm gonna do this.
She continues to stand in stark silence, unmoving, for what feels like an eternity. But eventually she finally opens her eyes, taking a grand sweeping bow after.
The end. How was that?
Brava.
That was door 33. Surely you recognized it. It's an avant-garde piano piece, 33 seconds long, by the composer John Gage. Honestly, the man was a genius. I mean, the idea that music can exist without the presence of a single note. Breathtaking. You know, the very first time I played it was when I was in residence with the Dulce Mio. You two have met, I'm assuming?
What is a Dusier
No. Dulce Mio is completely different pronunciation, spelling, and comportment.
I should have guessed.
Anyway, our audience that night was completely hopeless. They all kept waiting for the music to start, as if they couldn't already hear it. A rustling program, a muffled cough. It was all being performed in real time, but they kept staring at Dulce and I like we were the Philistines. Still, it was one of my finest performances to date. It also didn't hurt that Dulce had requested to work with me specifically. I can't tell you just how often that seems to happen. The talent always just seems to flock to me. Speaking of, what is that bizarre little refrain you've been playing over and over as you pass by my keyboard? It almost seems like music. Very atonal.
It's a Valdivian music, hold music. I can't get it out of my head.
Valdivian? Is he a composer?
It's a company I used to work for.
Ah, I must say I'm rather confused now. Well, whatever you are playing, I look forward to its evolution.
Keys. Of course her name is Keys.
So long, Maestro.
So long, Keys. Alright, I think we need to talk to the shower.
Johnny is smiling even before he sees you. When your eyes meet, his smile only grows broader. You've never seen him this excited.
Well, hey there, gorgeous. I'm so glad you're back. I've got some incredible news.
You got signed? Duke, stop biting you?
Something even better.
Lay it on me, Presley.
So, after you left the other day, I went ahead and submitted an audition tape to the American Maestro casting directors. I know we were supposed to do that together and whatnot, but I was just too darn excited to wait. And you ain't never gonna guess what happened.
You got a response. They liked it?
Even better. They absolutely loved it. In fact, they loved it so dang much that they want me to be on the show. Ain't that as fine as cream gravy?
I knew, you know what? I knew they'd love you.
Oh, no. Your support is my secret weapon. They said I would be, and I quote, absolutely perfect for the show. And Fontana, she's one of the executive producers or something like that, said I'm exactly what they've been looking for. Can you believe that? Exactly what they've been looking for. I feel like a catfish in a fresh mud hole.
Your phrases are very odd. That's incredible.
Ain't it though? And you know what's crazy? Before you came along, I'd almost given up all hope. I'd resigned myself to a life of watching rust corrode my nozzle and hair clog my drain. Real depressing, dismal stuff. But after all of these years of hoping and praying, my dream is finally gonna come true. Johnny Splash! I'm gonna be on American Maestro!
Well, I'm really happy for
But
you,
first,
man.
I need your help.
Okay, what do you need? Anything to help you?
Perfect! Now, this first performance is obviously a big old deal. It's the cattle call episode. So I still need to impress the judges enough to ensure I don't get eliminated right off the bat. So, I want to make sure everything about my performance is as clean as a hound's tooth. I was thinking maybe I could sing a few bars for you. You could give me some pointers on how to improve.
Sure, let's do it.
Amazing! You're the best! So, I was thinking of leading with this tune. It was an old favorite of my mama's and an old favorite of mine. And I hope you'll like it too.
All right, what you
It
got?
goes a little something like this. So souls are swirling as I scrub away the dirt. Steam rising high as I like to flirt. Droplets dancing on my skin so smooth. In the shower of loving, I can't help but groove. I'm a shower in my feeling good, so grand. Singing in the shower with my soap hand. Oh, baby, you're gonna let me shine. I'm a shower man, you're gonna make me mine. Well, what do you think?
That was...
Wait, you didn't like it?
No, it's a very unique choice. The constant flat tones were a bold choice.
I can't believe this. You know what I think. I think you're just jealous.
Oh my god. No, that's not it. I promise.
I can't believe I didn't see it before.
Oh, Jesus.
But you made it crystal clear. Now that the world also acknowledges my talents, you're just afraid you're not gonna be special to me anymore. And I can understand being insecure. But I can't forgive you trying to clip my wings just when I'm starting to fly. I thought you were different. But now I can see you're no better than Duke, my old hound dog, who also said my notes were flat.
Dude, I'm just trying to help you.
But Duke lacks the cognitive ability to appreciate my talent. And apparently so do you.
I just think you need a little more practice.
Enough! I don't have time to keep rehashing this with you. I'm on in less than an hour. They let me perform via video conference. Because I'm a shower and I couldn't come into the studio. Obviously. Also, I couldn't find a suitable pet hotel for Duke's very specific dietary restrictions.
Is he allergic to certain pet foods?
There were a lot of issues.
Please don't be like this.
Look, I better go. I'm sorry things had to end this way. I really did like you. And you changed me in ways I never thought possible. And I'll forever be grateful for the contributions you've made to my personal growth. But
If I watch Duke, will you chill out?
you do that for me?
Yeah, I'd watch Duke.
All right. You're right. You're right. I am being way too dramatic. Like a possum.
I love dogs.
I didn't mean all that, and I'm sorry for overreacting. This just means so much to me. And the pressure to succeed is so dang overwhelming. Maybe we both just need some time apart to calm down and think things through.
I think it's mostly you, and I think you are overreacting. That's what, dog.
How about this? I gotta go get ready now, but in a few days, my episode is gonna air. Why don't you come back over then? We can share some bourbon, we'll watch the episode together. Just you and me, maybe Duke. I promise you won't want to miss it.
All right.
Oh, that's sweet, sweet music to my ears. Can't wait to see you again, gorgeous. Hunka, hunka,
You are very bad at what you do. Okay. I am very interested to see if okay, let's do Wallace and let's go back. Oh, Wallace and oh, Jesus. All right, so I got the S. Is there anybody I can make real? Cecilia's probably... Yeah, I am not making Dorian real yet. What about Lux? Oh, Jesus. Jesus Christ. All right. Everybody, like, looks like it requires, like, 100 something. No. Eddie and Volt? How about Mateo? There's gotta be something that's easy. Jesus Christ. Alright, no. Daisuke? Jesus Christ. What about Tyrell? Man, like, everybody needs, like, an 80. Jesus! Oh, Mac. Nope. Lyric? Nope. Chance. Nope. I feel like that would be a very bad idea. What about Washford, who hates me? Drysdale? Harper. I don't think I have enough to awaken anybody. Who should I talk to? Man, I got a lot of art now. That's a shirt. What's that?
An angular beauty sits in contemplative silence, her head resting on one hand. She doesn't greet you even when you stand directly in front of her. In fact, she doesn't even look at you.
Hey there.
Oh, you're disturbing my thoughts.
Sorry. My bad.
You're bad? Seriously? God, you're so boring.
Sorry!
Well, that's it. My fantasy bubbles officially burst. Name's Tina. Tina Triangle.
Nice to meet you. You sound mad.
And before you got here, I was having a nice little fantasy.
About what?
Tina forms a small triangle with her fingers.
A love triangle. Greatest shape in the world, especially when it comes to love. Matter of fact, it's the only shape I'm interested in.
I see. Yes, I see that.
Oh yeah? You're smarter than you look, cutie.
I mean, you got very many triangles.
But enough about you. You ever watch Love on Triangle Island?
No, but it sounds amazing.
Oh, it is.
Because anything with triangles must be amazing.
Let me paint the picture for you. 18 sexy singles get together on an island.
Which is triangle
They
shaped.
gotta pair off into groups of 3. And every week, a love triangle gets voted off. The last throuple to get voted off wins $1 million. But that ain't all. They offer 'em money and bring in their exes to try and break up the throuple. It's all just so deliciously dramatic.
Sounds very, very dramatic. You should be on that shit show.
Oh my god, yeah. Can't you just imagine me in a bikini? 2 nearly naked people fighting over me on a beach? Sand in places it shouldn't be. The sun setting just so. Too good to be true, ain't it?
It doesn't have to be.
Maybe you're right. I don't know.
I mean, you got the look, it looks like.
Whatever. I've officially spent way too much time on this conversation. Let me get back to my fantasy. It was just getting good. Get out of here. Scram! But, see you around or whatever.
Okie dokie pokey. Alright. Go in bed. Alright. I need more relationships. Alright. So, we gotta systematically make sure we have spoken to every door in the house. So, I know I've talked to the back door, the front door, this bathroom door. I don't know if I've talked to my office door yet, but we'll figure that out. I think I've done the closet door and the laundry door. I'll try my office door.
Dorian looms over you, just as intimidating as ever.
Fancy a bit of a work?
I beg your pardon?
Because this leads to the office.
Oh, yeah. I knew that. I live here.
Of course you do, love. We've got some important denizens who only reside here. All in all, fairly quiet. It's packed in there. But here are a few at the top of my frame.
All right, lay it on
There's
me.
Shelley the shelf, Charge the trusty D20, Penelope the office supplies, and Jerry the junk drawer. Well, what can I do for you?
Is the joke here that Penelope starts with pen?
Oh, yeah. I see. You think our names are funny. I'll have you know that my name is Dorian after the Grecian column, as I am strong and sparse in decoration. But yes, her name does start with pen. Which is certainly what she is.
Alright, let's get in and meet her.
After you.
Thank you. Alright, we should talk to Dasha. Hey, yo, Dasha.
Dasha is lifting an enormous stack of papers over her head, standing on one leg, barely breaking a sweat. She drops them as soon as she sees you.
Ow! Oh! Hey, Dasha, how's it going?
It is going excellent now that you have arrived.
Yes.
After all, today we have practice day.
Okay, let's do it. You're really passionate about helping others, huh?
Most certainly, there is no greater joy in life. If there is one thing I have learned from dear Abel, it is that helping others is a great way to ignore the sadness within you.
That... Is that what Abel would want you to do?
What Abel would want? Why are we speaking about what Abel would want?
You seem to value his opinion.
Of course I do. Don't we all? Abel is beloved by the entire house for a reason. He is kind, smart, supportive, handsome.
I see.
What do you mean by that? Why are you looking at me like this? No. We are wasting time that is meant to be used for your date training. That is enough of that. Come. Date time is now. All right. Here we are on our first date.
Okay.
Where have you chosen to take me?
I choose... I'm not taking you to a strip club. Let's go to a restaurant.
Ah, a restaurant. Yes. A classic for a good reason. We will gaze into each other's eyes across table and feel the sparks. Come then, let us go to restaurant in our imaginations.
All right.
Here we are. Shall we share appetizer, dear date?
That pretty smile is all the appetizer I need.
Huh? Pretty smile? Me? Perhaps you are meaning someone else?
Is there anybody else here, my dear?
This imaginary restaurant is filled with people, like herring in the barrel, as my father always said. Perhaps our waitress has impressed you with her pretty smile?
No. I'm talking to you, Dasha.
Oh. Well,
Are you blushing?
well, that is one way to impress your date. But sharing appetizer is also excellent way to get close.
Okay.
Let us move on. Our food has arrived, and I am eating my steak with great enthusiasm. What do you do next?
I asked if you want to try some of my pasta.
Ah, that is the way.
Sharing is caring.
There's no greater joy than gazing lovingly into your date's eyes and taking bite of food from their plate. Romance, spark, sensual generosity, top marks. And now, our final question. The waiter walks in with bill and sets it on table between us. What do you do?
Oh, I paid the bill while you were in the bathroom.
Oh, it is like that, is it? You think you are faster than Dasha?
Oh no.
You think you have gotten the better of me?
Why? Don't curse me!
You have started down dark path, my friend. One you are not prepared for, I think.
Dasha, this isn't real. Help me!
The date is not real, but the slight to my honor is very real.
Don't kill me, please.
Watch your back. When we dine together next, you are in for it.
Please don't kill me. Was it good?
What? What? Yes. Technically. I mean, no, it is good. I just... I do not like to lose in this. Let us move on. If we dwell on this, I will become angry again.
Don't become angry. You would kill me.
Very good. You are becoming quite the charmer. There is always more to learn. We will continue next time.
Can't wait.
See you again.
Alright. Shelf, door. I think we've done this door. We definitely did my office door. Front door. Oh yeah, Cody. Yo!
Hey, look at me on the couch, dude! Like I was made to be here.
Enjoying the new digs?
Oh, you know it. Just vegging out. Telly was surfing for me. I think it might be a good thing that I wasn't anywhere near the TV before. I could spend some serious hours hanging out in here.
See anything you like, man? I mean, I know the world, it's been a while. It's been a while.
Are you kidding? Where do you even start? Streaming? Cable? On demand? I don't even know if you know this, but we had these things called bunny ears. They worked and they looked really cool because you could twist them around and stuff. But this...
Yeah, I'm old enough to remember bunny ears.
Completely different ballgame.
Yeah, there's a lot of content.
Content?
Oh, content is what we call media, just not TV, but podcasts, live stream, you know, stuff to watch.
Yeah, it all kind of feels like content.
Feeling like it's too much?
How do you sift through the bad to get to the good stuff?
Technically, everything is supposed to be tailored to... This doesn't work, though, or we just kind of consume it.
Huh. I guess that's why none of it really feels special.
Yeah, it's the algorithm for you.
Algo what now?
You know, like a finite sequence of rigorous instructions.
Explain.
Okay. In this specific instance, they use your media viewing preference to build a synthetic prediction of what you'll enjoy.
My head hurts.
Let's change the subject. I get it.
Thank goodness.
So, do you have any favorite TV shows?
Man, the Tube was awesome back in my day. Family Neckties, Bash, Houston, The Jeffersons, Wonder Bread Years, Growing Pain Relievers, The Facts of Life, Miami Vice Grips. Oh, so many classics.
Certified bangers.
Oh, man, too good. Hey, who's your favorite Silver Senorita?
Oh my god, I've always loved...
Yeah?
Dolores.
Radical! They're my favorite too! She's so snarky.
Dolores from Golden Girls.
Oh, man. That was our favorite show. My grandmother and me, she was a 1920s time capsule. It was syndicated. Came on right after afternoon cartoons. Sure, comedy was a little too old for me. I didn't get every joke, but Grandma would laugh, and I would laugh. I think it really shaped my sense of humor. It was special.
Aw, that's sweet, man.
She was awesome. All those actors are probably gone now, huh? Super weird how much time has gone by.
Sapphire was the first to go, but I think Tulip lived to be 99, which made people laugh. And she made people laugh for a long time.
Oh, wow. Well, good for her. She was a radical lady.
You okay?
Yeah, I think I want to be alone for a bit. Is that okay?
Of course, take your time.
It's just that I'm feeling a little out of place. Or time.
Alright. I need to talk to Art. I still have some art pieces I want to hang up. Make the house a little more homey, you know? Hey, Art!
Ah, you've returned. Excellent.
Alright, what are we hanging
I have
up?
a very important piece to discuss with you today.
Yep.
This one.
Oh, that'll be great in the kitchen.
Ah, this one. It is Japanese, done in the style of the Muromachi period.
I don't know what any of those means, but it's pretty.
For me, it is such a wonderful evocation of the fullness of empty space and the emptiness of presence. Ecstatic. What do you think about this piece?
I definitely have opinions.
Wonderful. Where would you like to begin?
The composition of it is beautiful.
That it is. The tree, off-center, but in the foreground that beckons you in. In its relative detail compared to the rest of the image, it's almost an anchor for your conscious attention, while your unconscious mind floats away to the misty mountains in the farther frame. What about the composition touches you?
All that empty space is a brave choice.
Well, my, I hadn't considered that, but I believe you are right. For an artist to leave so much undone, to almost trust the viewer to complete the image with their own experience.
His glasses are picture frames. I just noticed that.
It is brave. It is kind and trusting. The artist is our companion on this journey. You have truly moved me. Shall we display it in the gallery?
Obviously.
And what a calm corner that shall be. Where shall we hang it?
It's either the fireplace facing the piano or the big blank wall in the bedroom.
Like this?
Perfect.
Well, two wonderful pieces hung up to please the eye. Well done. A few more to go still. Let me get them prepared for viewing, and then feel free to return.
Thank you, Art. Alright, I guess... You know what? I haven't spoken to this box of games. Let's do it.
A colourfully dressed board gamer beams at you. But even though his expression is ostensibly friendly, something about his energy is a little off.
You okay, dude?
His smile
is that
is
a
a
magic
little too
card?
wide, his stare a little too intense. You feel rather like a mouse that's just been spotted by a bored house cat.
No. Oh no. Oh no, he's the enthusiastic board gamer.
Why a gee gosh golly and a hi-de ho.
What?
I'm Parker. the
Oh
board
god,
gamer.
Parker?
And away we go!
He's gonna kill me in my sleep. Hi, Parker.
Hi there! I do love meeting new people to play with. And I do need new people to play with these days. I'm awful lonely up here in the big ol' attic. But you seem like a nice sort of gal already. Maybe you could be my next relationship.
What?
Would you like that?
Sure. Friendship?
Oh boy! Well, if only it were up to me. You see, my whole deal with relationships has to do with rules.
Oh no.
I love rules!
You look like you love rules a little too much.
If you want any sort of relationship with me, good or bad, we have to go through the rules. Want to hear them as they pertain to me, as they pertain to my whole deal, and how this is gonna turn out?
Sure, why not? Let's hear the rules.
Glorious! In order to achieve a relationship with me, you must play these board games 3. If you beat me or unseat me, more chances for love will greet thee. At the end, I roll a die to achieve a status. This, in the end, will be our dating apparatus.
So, the relationship is up to chance.
Ultimately, yes. But your actions during each game can change the weight of the die. The more you win, the more chances to love me.
I like a challenge.
I'm falling in love with you. Just kidding. Only the final roll will tell me how I feel about you.
True master of chance.
Meet me here next time for our first game, Sandyland!
Sounds like Candyland, but with sand. Alright. Can't wait.
Wowee!
Why is this?
When you bought this house, you heard rumors the place was haunted, but you never paid it any mind.
There's a ghost in my frickin' attic.
But there's no question that the spirit floating before you is a ghost. She looks like she came straight from the 80s. Her clothes as dated as her skin is translucent. Her eyes lock onto yours, and a chill runs down your spine. But where you feel a tingle of apprehension, this ghost seems elated.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Hi!
You know, I know a time capsule
Wow.
that would really like you.
Hi.
Hey, yeah, what?
I don't know. Oh my god, what are you? Where are you from? Do you like ice cream? This is the best day ever.
Meaning me is the best day ever?
It is! Unless it's night. It's hard to tell in the attic sometimes. I've just been up here all by myself for God. I didn't even know how long. You'd be amazed at how bad my sense of time is. Like, it's actually kind of crazy. I can't even tell the difference between a minute and a month. But I have just been here, you know? And I am so bored. And I'd just give anything for someone to talk to. And I was just thinking about that. Like, I think a lot. Like, I'm such an intellectual. And then here you are. Like, there you were. You might eventually be over there. And that's nuts.
What are you?
Good question. Let me explain some stuff. Life, as you might know it, is kind of a complicated proposition for me.
You look like a ghost.
I don't know if you can tell, I hide it pretty well. Oh my god, I rhymed. Ah, that's amazing. Honestly, it's amazing to even be able to speak because a lot of the time, I can't make sounds, which is weird. And a lot of the time, like most of the time, I think I'm invisible because nobody can see me. And that's super weird because I'm totally real. You know, I mean, I think I am. So why wouldn't I be? Because if I can think, I must have a brain or a consciousness somewhere.
Focus.
Right, yes. My name is Zoe. I know, it's like the coolest name ever. I actually picked it myself. My name when I was alive was something really dull, like Lucinda or like Elvis or something. I don't remember. But the moment I died, I picked the name Zoe. It was one of the ways I made myself feel better about being dead. So yeah, I'm a ghost. I'm totally dead, which is probably why you felt cold when you first saw me, because you can see me, which is basically the coolest thing that's happened ever in the history of the world. Except, of course, for me dying, which was equally awesome because being a ghost is the best.
You know, honestly, put it there. I always wanted to meet a ghost.
And I've always wanted to meet a human. Well, I mean, I've met lots of humans before, but like in my ghost form. It feels different. Hey, listen, something's happening. I don't always have control over when I evaporate, and it kind of feels like I'm about to just like cease to be here right now. So it's such a bummer. I want to talk to you. Just come back and see me again, okay? This is gonna be so cool. No pun intended, because I'm cold.
Bye.
Zoe is already beginning to fade, her voice growing fainter.
Oh, here I go. See you later.
See ya. I'll come see you again, I promise. Alright, we have a ghost. Who are these people voiced by? Let me see. I really need to talk to Skylar and get a relationship with her. She shouldn't be difficult. Alright, data decks. Alright, we have some new people. Who's the wall voiced by? Ray Chase. I feel like I know that person. Florence, don't know. Ben Starr, we all know Ben Starr. Abel, Steve. Oh, you're Steve Blum. Okay, I know Steve Blum. Hector, Christian Navarro. I feel like I know that person. Art. Where's Art? Don't know who that is. Dante. Dante is voiced by the same guy who does Zuko in Avatar. He's okay. Parker Bradley. Brennan! Okay, Brennan, he does Dimension 20. Tina, Grade Lee, Sinclair. I feel like I know you. Friar Liam, we all know Liam. Max Middleton. Don't know if I know you. Pot, no. Johnny Splash. Don't know him. Barry Styles. Don't know him. Dasha. Don't know her. Don't know them. Don't know. No, stop. Rainy. Yeah, we gotta check on her. Erica. I think I know Erica. Betty. Diana. I think I know her. Benha. Erica. Oh, no wonder. Erica is very extroverted. No Zeno. Oh, Troy. Okay. I know you, Troy. Bo. Ashley, we know. Bodie. Stephen Bluth. Sophia. Laura Post. Von Trapp. Dana Schneider. Leah Maria. Don't know. Holly. Don't know. Zoe. Ashley Birch. I think I know that person. And she hates me. What do I need to know to get her to be human? So how do I get you to be human? How do I use the realization recipe? I'll do that when I come back. Alright, let's go. And I guess this is a good time to end the video. See you guys later.